Hi, my name is Lisa Sylvester Oconee. I am co-founder and chair of International Affairs at Knowledge First International Academy.
Hello, I'm Dr. Rufus Foster, the Vice President of Instruction and Curriculum for Knowledge First International Academy. Knowledge First is a private high school here in Houston, Texas. We were established in 2001 and we are branching out into the international education market. What we're attempting to do, or what we're looking to do, is to foster relationships with private high schools in Nigeria and other African nations in order to make a smoother transition for the students to come to the United States and start their academic journey here.
Knowledge First International Academy has existed since 2001. We are a private, nonprofit, accredited American high school. Our goal is to bring American high school to the African nation. Now, I know that there are many American schools all throughout Africa, but we're bringing affordable schools. Schools that local students can attend. What's the big deal with that? This will allow students to enter into universities in America. Most students will enter at local cost. Let me tell you what happens when a student leaves Africa. Some of them leave with bachelor's degrees. They come to America looking for opportunity, further their education. What happens is their secondary certificate is not recognized. And this is a problem. The students have to start over, many times repeating 2 years of their secondary education. The hard thing about this is they do this at a cost of international fees. Wasting 2 years paying international fees for an education that you've already completed in Africa. We got together and we said, all of these students that are coming from Africa and America having to repeat, this is not fair. What can we do about it? Well, we decided to come to you, not only the educators, but the students. We're bringing the American curriculum to you, right in your back door. Here's an opportunity for you to get on board.
Well, we know that the road already exists for the students to come from Africa to the United States, but what most students don't know is the challenges that they will face when traveling that road. One of the major challenges they'll face will be just the issue of having their credentials respected. There's an accreditation process they go through that I would dare to say 90% of the students that enter with just an African secondary accreditation, they're not very successful in going directly into their university studies. That means that they have to spend time retaking classes that they have already successfully completed in Africa. What we do is we provide a solution, or we attempt to provide a solution to that problem. With a partnership with Knowledge First, we would give them the American credential before they ever stepped foot in the United States. The American credential will be recognized here, and the students will be able to make a smoother transition into their academic institutions.
The program that we're bringing to your school will be for 16 weeks. It's an accelerated program. It will allow students to have a secondary certificate from Africa. It will also give them the American high school. Now, we have relationships with many institutions and universities. This will allow the students to enter. Many of them, depending on their area of studies, can even have scholarships, internships, real career opportunities, building relationships. As a school, you will have the notoriety of partnering with an American high school. Imagine your students who have already completed secondary education, being able to have the opportunity to have their high school diploma from America before leaving Africa. And the great thing about that, they can even get the opportunity to study, prepare for the entrance exams for the universities. So when they step in America, they're ready. They start the same way as all other students who were born here. Equal opportunity. To partner with Knowledge First is not only to help the students, but your school as well. It gives you a chance to increase your enrollment. How could your enrollment increase? The prestige of being that school that offers an American high school diploma at an affordable cost. Give me a call. I'll show you how I can also increase your capital.
A wise man once said that you never cut off a foot to save a toe. What does that mean? I mean, Academy, there is a process in place right now for the students to come to the United States and to enter into the education system, but that process is a burden on the students they may not recognize until they get into the United States. What we're trying to do is to alleviate that burden from the students. When coming with knowledge first, you have your American credential before you step 1 foot on the ground in the United States. That credential is recognized. That credential will give you the opportunity to deal with certain institutions that already have an agreement in place with Knowledge First Academy. This process starts with a simple phone call. Take a look at the number at the bottom of the screen. If you're interested, give us a call. We're waiting to hear from you. We're Knowledge First International Academy.
Knowledge first, wisdom, honor, perseverance.